Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Sarah and we do all things beauty. Today we're gonna be doing a soft glam makeup tutorial. So if you wanna learn how I got this look step by step, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, this is the first thing we're going to be putting on from Kosas for today. This is the Kosas Dream Beam Comfy Smooth Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 40. Let me shake this up because it is SPF, so you kind of just want to make sure you... what I remember, it was pretty kind of glowy and oily feeling. It does look like there's a tint, but it doesn't say that there's a tint. So I don't know how I feel about this. I think it does look really nice on the skin, but it has that like greasy SPF feeling that I don't really enjoy. But the skin looks cute. There's no white cast, which is nice. Skin is cute, but it feels greasy. Not my favorite texture for SPF. Now I'm gonna use, I don't know if this is a good idea, so we're gonna see if this works together today, but this is the Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Sweat Proof Primer. And I'll be doing a wear test in a separate video for this, so we're gonna be trying this on today together. I only wanna put this in my T-zone. Oh my God. Okay, well so far the SPF and this aren't working against each other, which is good. I use the shade Illuminate in Sheer Light Medium Champagne. And we're gonna take, I know this seems contradicting because we're using that primer, but I'm taking the smallest amount and just putting it right on the top of my cheeks. This is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation. I'm gonna use it with a brush. Just a thin layer. The Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I really don't wanna put too much, just where I want to lift. All right, for contour or bronzer today, I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in Happy Soul. And I'm using this as bronzer today. So I'm going a little bit higher on the cheeks. Whenever I say I'm using something as bronzer, I'm using it higher. This is one of my favorite products from Kosas. This was like my first Kosas product, and I have bought 3 since the very first one. I love this. You see how it just gets rid of the shine, but it doesn't look powdery? I like that I can use this powder with like full glam, soft glam, natural makeup, because it's very versatile in what it does. I think I'm just gonna use one shade today. I like that it's a cream, like it's a liquid blush, but it's not super radiant. All right, I'm gonna quickly do my brow. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in on my eyelid with concealer, and I normally don't do this, but lately I kind of have been because it does make a difference in the way that the eyeshadow shows up. So for something like this, I think I do wanna use this method. So I'm just gonna put like the thinnest layer though. So I'm gonna clean the brow, and then whatever's kind of left on the brush is what I'm gonna put. We're gonna go in with the bronzer into the crease and the outer corner, do the little lift. Take this palette. This is my favorite palette from Too Faced. It's the Natural Nudes palette, and it's literally one of the best palettes ever, like especially if you're a soft glam queen. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Maple, which is like the warm medium brown. And I'm gonna go in my crease with that, with a little bit of a smaller, more tapered brush so it really gets in the crease. Same place we put the bronzer, and then really make sure to pull it out. We want this like really blended outer corner. And I'm gonna go in with this shade Cocoa, which is the next brown up after Maple. And I'm really gonna focus this on the outer corner. And once I get all the pigment down, I'm gonna start pulling it out and in a little bit, just for a little extra definition in the crease, but I mostly want it out here. And I wanna go back in with the blending brush and with maple. And just go back in and redefine it. Again, that outer corner, just always be blending out there. Okay, now we're gonna cut the crease. This is gonna make the pink pop even more, and I'm gonna use this concealer from Jouer. And this is how we're gonna cut the crease. So first we have our eyelid here, which is where the eye folds, but I wanna actually cut the crease. So this is how you find your natural crease, which is where your orbital bone is. You can kind of stick your brush in, and wherever it goes in, that's where your actual crease is. So we're not looking at the eyelid, we're looking at the actual crease. So mine sits above my eye. So I'm gonna take the concealer into the crease. And this is gonna open up my eyes because I do have like a folded, like a medium hooded eye where my fold and my crease aren't necessarily in the same place, so I don't have like deep set eyes. So we're gonna use the actual natural crease as the guide. If you don't go by your natural crease, if you have eyes like mine, you're gonna really close the eye off and make it look smaller. So we wanna make it look more open, so that's why we're using the crease. And you wanna work in very thin layers of the concealer, because if you put too much, it kind of becomes messy. And we want it to dry down. So you don't want to put too much, just enough. Also, rule of thumb is to keep your eyes open so you can really see where you want it to place. You can really manipulate makeup to be the way you want, but you have to look at it with your eyes open. It looks totally different with your eyes closed versus open, so make sure to keep looking at the makeup with your eyes open. And then I'm gonna take a flat packing brush. This is like a flat, dense brush. And I'm gonna take this pinky shade. This is called Petal in the Too Faced Natural Nudes palette. I'm just gonna go right over that concealer. Ooh, see the pink with the brown? It's my fave. And all we do is pack it right on top of that concealer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in with the small brush and cocoa and just go right in there again and kind of bring it up. I'm gonna take Swan, which is like the white shade in the palette, and just go underneath my eyebrow. So before I do any type of eyeliner on my eye, whether it's pencil, liquid, eyeshadow, I like to curl my eyelashes first. It kind of gets them out of the way and also shows me the direction. Even smaller shader brush from BK Beauty and the darkest color in the palette, which is called Truffle, and I'm just going to stamp this right on my outer corner. Put some concealer on the outer corner like we always do. This is our little hack for nice clean eyeshadow. I'm just gonna clean up the outer corner very lightly with my Essence powder. You guys know the drill at this point. It does not change ever. Now we're gonna set the face, and I wanna see how this On Till Dawn setting spray does with the primer from one side. I'm actually gonna set the blush too. This is another favorite blush of mine at the moment, and the cool thing is that it has two blushes. It's the Juvia's Place Volume 2, and I am obsessed with this blush pair right now, and I like to use the darker color. And we're gonna kind of set the, look at the Freck blush. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, she's giving soft matte. Okay, Freck. So I like to put the darker one on top, put the lighter one right in between and almost like under the eyes too. The blush blended into the under eyes will always be a freaking moment. With some Ardell Beauty Naked Lashes. I'm just gonna finish this off with some mascara underneath my lashes. ColourPop BFF2 Face Lippy. Okay guys, this is the final look, my favorite soft glam ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you recreate it, of course, as always. And if you want to know how the primer and the setting spray hold up, then make sure to go watch that video as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.